Hello, I'm back for another video. It's not an update video. It's actually, I wanted to do a video with the Sisterlocks Tag. So as you can see, I just had a retightening, my second retie on Friday afternoon. And they're coming along quite well. They're starting to thicken up here and there. So I'm super excited. So this is not going to be a long video. But I wanted to do the Sisterlocks Tag. All right, so first question. When were your Sisterlocks installed and how long have you had them? My Sisterlocks were installed December 21st, 2019. I've had them 2.5 months. On March 21st, more than 2.5 months actually. March 21st will be 3 months. Why Sisterlocks and why not another form of locks? Initially, when I made the decision that I wanted to lock my hair, my main reason was I wanted to keep it natural, but I didn't want all of the maintenance. I know some naturals struggled from what I've heard. Myself, once I figured out what products worked for my hair and the styles that I enjoyed or I liked, I pretty much stuck with it. I chose Sisterlocks because they were smaller. I looked at traditional locks, and honestly and truly looking back on it, I didn't know a whole lot of information about traditional locks other than that there is a such thing. But I think micro locks would have also been a good choice for me as well, now that I am Sisterlocked. But I like my locks where they are. I wouldn't go back and change anything. For me, Sisterlocks were smaller and I wanted them to stay small. I wanted them to look a little more natural. And I know people say, well, you can style traditional locks, you can style Sisterlocks. For me, I liked the styling options for Sisterlocks and all of the options that are there and available to me to style my hair and for it to still look as natural as possible. So, and actually my coworker helped me make the decision because she gave me some great information, and then I have a girlfriend who has Sisterlocks that gave me some great information. So I did do some research prior to deciding to go with Sisterlocks. How long did it take you to schedule your installation? I want to say I shopped around for a consultant. I did my research and kind of had a couple of consultants in mind. I actually had two scheduled consultations. I canceled one and only stuck with the one consultant, and just looking at her work was what made me choose her. And I booked it. It had to be before Thanksgiving and maybe a month before that. And I booked it for December because that's all she had available. She had actually 2 slots available for the end of the year before going into the new year, and December 21st and the 28th, I believe, were the 2. So I just went with the 21st. What fears did you have before getting your Sisterlocks? For me, I guess like most women, before they make the decision, is the commitment, because I can't lie, I am a woman who enjoys putting my hair in different styles. I would wear braids typically in the summer. I wore sew-ins, honestly, 2 or 3 times. Wasn't something I wore all the time. I basically wore my hair either permed, pressed for a couple of years, and before I made the decision to go natural. Name one thing you wish you knew before starting your Sisterlocks. I should have got a trim. Because my hair was cut in a tapered cut, when you're wearing it natural, you don't get to see all the different lengths, and I didn't get a press out before getting my locks. So I wish I had gotten it trimmed, because even though it's in a tapered cut, my back and my sides are short, but I have like this piece here. And honestly, I would have never thought that this was as long as it was, because it's not even on the hairline of my hair. It's like 2 or 3 rows back. So I just I call that my rebel. and I tuck it back and just keep it moving. But definitely getting a trim. I probably would have cut the rest of my color off the ends of my hair, as you can see, because it is bleached. And I can tell a difference between those pieces. Now this one curls up pretty good, but then I have some pieces that are still kind of straight because they probably are damaged from the bleach from getting my hair when I had my highlights. Have you noticed any major changes in your life or the people around you as a result of your Sisterlocks? No, not at all. My friends and my family, they love me throughout all my changes, and you know, my want to rock my hair like this, want to rock my hair like that. No changes at all. I have noticed more women rocking Sisterlocks, and the Sisterlock community has been, look at that. The Sisterlock community has been so welcoming, so I really do appreciate that. I've had people stop me, hey sister, or hey Sisterlock sister, I love your locks, I love the cut. So yeah, nothing major there. How many locks do you have? I think 429. I think 429. I have them in previous videos on here. I think 429 is what I have. What pattern do you or your loctician use on your hair? She used a 4-point rotation. And initially when she did them, I didn't ask her what rotation she was doing, but I think during my first retie, I did ask her, and she told me she used a 4-point rotation because my hair is short. She wanted to make sure it wouldn't unravel or slip. What products do you use on your hair? Water. That's it. The Sisterlocks shampoo when I wash, and I use the clarifying shampoo. So when I wash my hair, I use the clarifying shampoo first, and then I shampoo my hair twice with the Sisterlocks shampoo, and I do not dilute it. Haven't had any problems. I wash my hair 3 times, shampoo my hair 3 times, is because I noticed white flakes, and I wanted to prevent that because that was a problem I had when I was a loose natural. So I definitely saw it when I started with my Sisterlocks. So I just make sure that when I'm braiding and banding, I leave enough space to really get under there and massage my scalp to get all that dead skin up. I have used witch hazel really in the beginning because it itched so much when you're first getting used to it, and there are periods where it does get really dry, and I just mix witch hazel with water and sprayed it directly on my roots. How do you wear your hair most of the time? I typically wear it with a side part like you see, and this is normally out because my hair has grown and your girl can actually tuck it behind her ear. I have been pulling it to the side. I be wanting to pull this to the side, still not there. I could possibly do that and just leave this, but then because the back will look like that. So, but yeah, I typically don't pin it to the side. I did it today. I've been out with my daughter selling the rest of her Girl Scout cookies. Yeah, my Rebel, I have to tuck that one in there because she does her own thing. How often do you retighten your hair? My first retightening was exactly 4 weeks to the day I got them installed. This last time I pushed it 6, 7 weeks. That was a bit much because I felt myself, my scalp had a lot of new growth, and it was like, girl, it's time to get your hair retightened. So I think I'm gonna book them 5 to 6 weeks. So I just had a retightening on the 13th. My next retightening is on the 17th. So a month and a couple of days. How often do you wash my hair? I wash my hair every other week. When I first had my locks installed, my loctician wanted me to wait a month so that they would not slip. So I actually waited a month the first time. I washed them the day before my retightening. And after my retightening, I washed them every other week. And that was what I did before when I was a loose natural, was wash my scalp every other week. So my hair is kind of used to that. One thing you miss about loose natural hair and one thing you don't. I honestly thought I would miss combing it. I don't. That was one thing I thought I missed. I can't really say that I miss anything about it at all. There are moments where I feel like, you should have waited till your hair was a little bit longer before you lock them, because I'm ready for some hang time. I'm ready to kind of put it up in a ponytail, but it teaches you to be patient and trust the process. So if you're not a patient person, if you are not a patient person, definitely really consider your choice for getting Sisterlocks, because it is a process. And I've seen these various Sisterlocks groups where ladies are like, how long does it take before it thicken up? How long before I can, just, you have to be patient. This is not a hairstyle that you need to get if you're expecting for you to get it and 2 weeks later, boom, bam, you have volume, it's locked. And no, sis, no, no, and no. Like, you need to be patient. And I'm enjoying it. Like, I don't think about my hair other than, do I want to wash it? Do you want to pin it up today? That sort of thing. And when I want to wash it, I sit there and braid and band. Some people complain about it. They're not happy with it. Right now, it doesn't bother me. I sit and watch TV and sit there and braid and band. Parts don't have to be perfect. Gather, section of hair, braid it up and band it and call it a day. It doesn't have to be difficult. So I can't say I miss anything about it at all. Like I said, I thought I would miss combing it, but I don't. I haven't thrown away my combs, but I have an 11-year-old daughter, so I can't quite do that yet. What are your hair goals? Right now, my one goal is to see where I'm at a year from when I started. Just in the almost 3 months that I've had them, I've noticed growth. If you're not, if you're on Instagram, definitely check out my Instagram page. It is Jewel_of_the_South. And I did a side-by-side picture, and I may insert it here or here. We'll figure it out. Or I may put a clip. How about that? Let's do something I know what to do. I'll insert a clip of a side-by-side from when I got them started to, I think, Thursday when I took a picture, Thursday, Friday, or yesterday. I think it was yesterday. That sounds about right. And just the length that it's grown from installation, and it's not even been a full 3 months. So I'm interested to see if I'm at this length come December. I can't say that I want my hair going all the way down my back to my butt. I don't see that being something that I want. Maybe to my shoulders, because I've never had my hair, at my shoulder length or bra strap length. That's something that I am definitely looking forward to. Way down my back like that, I don't know. That's going to take some getting used to, I know. But who's to say? I may change my mind later. Do you use supplements? If yes, which ones? No, I don't. How long is your longest lock? This baby in the front, I think this one is my longest lock. Now I got to find her. Yeah. If I stretch her, if I pull her or stretch her, she comes past my lip. Yeah. And I promise you, when I was loose natural, she didn't hang like this. So I don't know what's going on. And it's close, but this one piece is just closer. So she would be my longest lock. Yeah. And she has budding on the end, which she's not the only one, but she was definitely a little longer. So I can tell she's intertwining together and kind of locking on her own. So we just let her do what she does. You will have those locks that do what they want to see, that do what they want to do. And you just have to kind of, like your children, just work with them. They're individuals and unique in their own way. Okay. One major thing you like about Sisterlocks and one major thing you don't like. Okay, this question is not worded properly. Convenience is one thing that I like. I guess the retightnings, I guess sitting there, I guess it's really no different than going to the beauty salon. You sit there 2 hours plus at times. My retightenings take 2 hours. And it doesn't bother me, but they can hurt sometimes. Your head is going to feel a little tender, like you're getting some braids cornrows, extensions, it's a little tight, and you know, so certain parts I'm just like, oh, let's get through this. One thing I love is the convenience. If you can start your journey again, what would you do differently? Nothing at all. I would definitely probably consider micro locks, honestly and truly. But I'm happy with my choice with Sisterlocks. So I don't regret that at all. I think during the process, I focused on Sisterlocks and didn't necessarily consider micro locks. But now that I'm locked, I see a lot of ladies on the Sisterlock groups, and they have micro locks. And sometimes you can't tell the difference. They're a little bigger, definitely a little bigger, but they're still gorgeous too. I think all locks are gorgeous. I have three brothers, excuse me, really more than that. But with my mom, I have 3 brothers, and all of my brothers had locks at some point in time. I think they were all locked at one period of time, and now they've all cut their locks. And so here I am, the last one of the group, and I'm the oldest, and I have now locked my hair. Do you have any sister lock crushes or inspirations? Yes. Let's Journey, I love. Alethea, let me find her page. I have my iPad right here. Yes, I have some crushes. Let's Journey, Dark and Lovely, Jay Nash here in Atlanta from V103. What's Alethea's page? Alethea's Journey is the name of her. Look at that. Is the name of her page. Just Andrea was who I followed because we had a similar haircut when I got started. Let's see, locked. This young lady, Naps Are the New Black. I love her page. She has micro locks. But I love following her. Dark and Lovely, Let's Journey. Ali's Journey. I know it's somebody I'm missing. I have a lot here. Who is this? Oh my goodness, there was another young lady that I love. It's Sonia. Hi, Sonia. I love Sonia. It's a few people that I follow, but those are the ones that I watch a lot of, because to me, they're inspiration. They're, you know, I don't know the career paths of all of these ladies, but some of them are professionals. Some of them were in the same profession. And it feels good to see Black women have locks and be confident, because I was scared at first because I work in education. I was afraid of what my boss would say, and she's Black. I was afraid of what parents would say, but they have given me a newfound confidence, honey, and you can't tell a sister nothing, okay? So I'm proud to rock my locks. I'm proud to be a part of this community, and I am so excited of what the next chapter unfolds as we go through this journey together, because there are going to be ups and downs. There are going to be things that we may not like. I think I saw on a post, some women say, oh, you're in the ugly stage because you just got your locks. It's not ugly. Is it what you're used to? No. So it's pushing you out of your comfort zone, and you have no control over it. And I think that's the great thing about having sister locks, is you kind of have to sit back and see what happens, because sometimes as women, we want to control everything. And sometimes we need to learn how to sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. So hopefully you enjoyed listening to my responses with this sister lock tag. I will definitely post the questions down below. You may feel inspired like I did to do this sister lock tag video. Shout out to Let's Journey, because I got the questions from her page. Thanks, love. Y'all have a great night.